What is the most heinous revenge you got on a horrible neighbor? 10 years ago I was still living with my mom in my early 20s. My mom had a neighbor that was the absolute epitome of a Karen. My mom is a very good-natured person and she was always giving her a hard time about everything. The two houses share a driveway and she was an absolute nightmare about that, freaking out if we in any way went on her side, even if it was by fractions of an inch, and even putting cones in the middle of the driveway at certain points. This is all despite the fact that when she had friends over they would park in our side of the driveway and block us in. She was also always trying to say my mom's dog was vicious and running loose and even called the cops about that multiple times. In reality, my mom's dog always stayed in the completely fenced-in yard and loves people and would never have hurt a fly. One day Karen found some animal droppings in her backyard and asked my mom if our dog had done it, even going so far as to have picked them up with a paper towel and shown them to my mom. My mom was civil about it but later complained to me that the accusation made no sense since our dog was always contained in the yard. She joked that she should poop on her side of the driveway. For a few weeks, she kept bringing up the conversation and how it annoyed her and joking about how she should poop on her side of the driveway. She joked about it so much that it started to feel like a hint. One night when I was coming home in the middle of the night from working late, probably after smoking too much with my work friends, I just decided on a whim to poop on her side of the driveway on behalf of my mom. I was a dumb kid and it just felt right and poetic at the time and I felt like I was taking a stand for my mom. I did it pretty much right in front of her garage. The next day Karen came by and accused my mom of doing it. I guess she clocked it for human poop. My mom was very offended and said she would never do such a thing. Karen seemed to believe her due to her sincere surprised and offended reaction. Later, my mom told me that she joked about it but of course, would never do such a vile thing. I opted not to tell her it was me at the time. Just a couple of years ago I told her the story and she had a weird visceral reaction and immediately went into deep denial, saying no you did not do that, you're lying. She hasn't believed me since.